third day of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's crucial G7 summit is taking place in Japan. Prime Minister met Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky in Hiroshima. The two leaders held talks during the first ever meet ever since war broke out between Ukraine and Russia. Prime Minister also held discussions with German Chancellor and UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the British Prime Minister are likely to expedite the progress to resolve the outstanding issues in the India-UK Free Trade Agreement negotiations. The FTA is expected to significantly boost the bilateral relations with the United Kingdom. Now, the United Kingdom at the moment has a huge Indian population. During his address at the G7 summit, Prime Minister Modi called for the war in Ukraine an issue of humanity, calling the big global issue. He also assured the world that India will continue to work for a resolution between Russia and Ukraine.
एक डेढ़ साल से हम लगातार फोन पर तो बातचीत करते रहे हैं, लेकिन ग्लासगो के बाद लंबे अरसे के बाद आज मिलने का अवसर मिल रहा है। यूक्रेन में चल रहा युद्ध पूरे विश्व के लिए बहुत बड़ा मुद्दा है। पूरे विश्व पर इसके अनेक प्रकार के प्रभाव भी पड़ेंगे, लेकिन मैं इसे राजनीति या अर्थव्यवस्था का मुद्दा नहीं मानता। मेरे लिए यह मानवता का मुद्दा है, मानवीय मूल्यों का मुद्दा है। युद्ध की पीड़ा क्या होती है, ये आप हम सबसे ज्यादा जानते हैं। लेकिन पिछले साल जब हमारे बच्चे यूक्रेन से वापस आए, तब उन्होंने परिस्थितियों का जो वर्णन किया, उसमें मैं आपकी वेदना और यूक्रेन के नागरिकों की वेदना भली भांति समझ पाता था, उसका अंदाज लगा पाता था। और मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं कि इसके समाधान के लिए भारत और निजी रूप से मैं स्वयं हमसे जो कुछ भी हो सकता है हम अवश्य करेंगे।
My colleague Nupur Tiwari is now joining me on the story. Nupur, it seems like Prime Minister spoke from the heart, also speaking about the fact that the students who came from Ukraine told the government and specifically Prime Minister the kind of wreck that was being created in Ukraine. Apart from that, the very crucial meeting that we saw between the UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is obviously pointing towards the fact that there is a possibility that the FTA could very soon become a reality.
Exactly, absolutely, Ashwara. Actually, actually before these meetings started, everyone, especially Japanese journalists, also they predicted that they are going to take a lot of important decisions here, and we can see that everything is happening as people predicted. And Rishi Sunak is not only UK president, because UK has a huge number of Indian population, Indian diaspora, and he himself definitely the origin is India. So it has a different kind of positive side, I would say. But we have to remember that what is happening here in Hiroshima, this is beyond that, beyond bilateral between UK and India. This is more about the NATO, more about how India will be with Ukraine, actually. And those people who are in Quad also, and G7 members, they support Ukraine. So here bringing Mr. Modi, inviting him, at the same time inviting Zelensky, everything is, it gives a different dimension to geopolitics. And they had, because Zelensky was trying that to meet Mr. Modi from so many months, but he was unsuccessful. And finally, here at Hiroshima, he met him. So everything is taking place according to the plan, and the decisions, definitely the UK and India, they have taken a lot of important decisions about the open trade and everything. They are going to take a lot of important decisions, and most importantly, that everything, the decisions would be taken for Ukraine and the ongoing war going on, and that is the most important. That yesterday what we saw, that Mr. Modi, without giving any assurance that I support you, India supports you, but he from heart he said that yes, we are with you, we don't support war, and we are actually the humanitarian thing, we are always against war. War is not the solution, and whatever I can do, I will do personally also. That was great assurance. That is actually even the
Right.
even if anyone Putin also watching, you will see from his point that definitely it is not something that he assured him to support, but there is always a humanity first, and whatever he can do, he will do, and India will do for Ukraine. So that was great move without giving any positive or negative reply. It was positive though, but still, geopolitical. If you talk about geopolitics, it was great step, and
Right,
it is
Nupur.
actually, yeah. So wonderful decision, wonderful words, wonderful sentences told and said by Mr. Modi.
Thank you, Nupur, my colleague from Japan, giving us the latest that's taking place at the G7 summit.